Hello everyone and welcome to Hydorneer 2.0. Okay, so I'm new to the game and just want to kind of share the experience of it. So yeah, this took a long time to set up. Okay, I'll walk you through it and then we'll go through what you could do when starting out and trying to get your first lot of cash. Okay, so once you've dug out your main plot, this is a setup. I haven't got it running at the moment. Just switch these on. You see the nothing running yet because they all run on water, like a water power system. So once you start switching them on, we'll go. So I'm just going to set this away while we go through a few things. So yeah, you can see all the good stuff coming out. Okay, so with this game, the deeper you go, the better the ore or resources you get. And it all goes through this sort of system. Now, this isn't, I wouldn't say an advanced setup, but it is an automated setup, so you can technically just leave that. And it'll sort all of the stuff out into iron, gold, platinum, and shards, which make these power bars that power your boosters. But that's for later on. What we're going to talk about is what you do at the start and how you make cash at the start. So when you first come into the game, I think you start off at Ember Cradle. This is where I did. And the stuff that you get is you get a shovel, a lantern, pan, a bucket, a brush. I've just started digging this other side out. You get both sides on Ember Cradle. So you get that. You get a pan, which is one of these. And to be honest, it is a little bit tedious when you first start out. If anyone's played Gold Rush or the Gold Rush? The mining game, where you get that little patch of dirt that you have to dig in, takes hours. It's literally that. So when you first start out, now it has got decent reach, so you don't have to bring everything right close to you. So your bucket will hold 4 shovels of dirt. You need to put water in your pan. Now you can put a setup in advance for you so it drips in, but this is just a beginner's guide. What I will say is, if you can, get down to your bedrock as soon as you can, because the difference in the quality of the ore, the weight and the amount of ore you can get does differ. So this is the top layer. So we got 1 gold nugget. Now this will be point something, 0.48. Okay, so remember that, 0.48. So what we're going to do, let's take our bucket and spade. we're going to get some from down here. 2, 3, 4. So drop. Drop. So once you've got your bucket of dirt from there, so we haven't done anything different other than get from. Oh, we've got a couple there, so I'll take them over. So we got 2 pieces there, and the amount you get will vary from top and bottom. So don't just think, oh, you just get 1. No. So that nugget was 0.48. That one is 2.16. So the size, what's it on, does vary on the deeper you go. Okay, so when you first start out, you don't need to keep emptying the ore out. So we're going to do this as if it's a newbie. You can actually keep the bucket in there, I think, if you wanted to. The pan, sorry, and just, oops. That should be 4. Now, don't try to put it where this one is, otherwise you'll miss the bucket. That little target, like a grey shadowy one, is what you want to aim for. You get your brush. With a brush, it's the blue one. There you go. You can just keep dropping until you fill the bucket, the pan with ore. Now, when you first start, you won't be able to afford a crucible, a furnace, or anything like that. So it will be you just be selling the ore as it is. Yeah, so say you've spent 20 minutes or something doing that, and you got a nice pan of ore and gems. That's just ore. So what you do is you take it to the jeweler. And you get a whopping 28 credits. Well, I got 101. Did I still have stuff in there? No? Oh. Pretty sure that you said 28, but I'll take 101. So then you can purchase stuff, or you can save your cash and keep going. Basically, you're just going to keep on doing that until you can afford to make the bricks. So, well, 101. Just dump it on top. And with the money, you don't actually pocket it; you carry it. So, to join it with the if you with your other cash, you just drop it on top of it. Right, so getting back to what we're doing. We've got those two, and then larger ones. I want to make this as authentic as possible. Yeah, so I'm just going to dump that in the gold. Okay, so once you've done that for about, well, a fair bit of time, till you get a decent amount of gold, you'll be able to buy various stuff. Now, doing the ore is not the only way you can get the cash, by the way. So it's all up to your preference. It's up to you how you do it. You can also fish to get credit. This is a tier 2 one because I've completed the first part of the mission, but literally just when it dips, hit the left mouse button and it pulls in the fish. Like that. It's usually about 4 dips. And literally you just do that. Fish at different prices. And come in various sizes. I think they're sardines at the moment. So if you can't be bothered to, you can switch between them. So if you wanna, you get tired of digging and scraping away at the ore, I wouldn't blame you. It does get tedious. What I would say though is, if you, as soon as you get enough to buy the pickaxe, get the pickaxe and dig down as far as you can to get the ore from the bottom. You can set up various strategies. You can put an intake valve and drip the water directly down to you, so you can do everything from down there. Various different ways to do things. It's all up to you. It's an exploration for yourself, really. So with a fish, again, you just don't throw them around. So you won't just get ore, you can get shards, and you can get gemstones as well. We're going to try and get a gem. I'm just going to show you how much you're going to get for. I mean, you saw I would literally maybe a couple of minutes fishing, if that. And there's 84 credits. So it's entirely up to you if you want to mix and match it. Personally, I would say yes, just to get the experience. You can also go to the fishing village, which is down there, and do some of the quests. Like, it'll fish for various different types of fish to get better rods, which that's a tier 2 one, or a number 2 one, or whatever you call it. Oops. So yeah, so you just drop it on there and it increases. Okay, so we'll go back and see if we can get the gems. I'm just going to try and get a load of stuff to. I mean, you also don't need to use the bucket. You can literally just do that, that, and that, if you wanted to. I don't think it makes much difference. You're just only going to get one all the time.
Huh?
Whereas if you do this, you get 4 lumps of dirt.
Huh? Huh?
I want to do this until we get a gemstone, just to show you.
Huh?
Remember, this is all top level stuff, so it's not going to be the best for value wise. Right, we've got a gemstone. Brilliant. Okay, so once you can afford, dip that out. So we're going to use a crucible for the next stuff. Once you've done this for a while, you can afford, which you're going to have to sell everything off really that you get. You're going to get to the point where you get gemstones and what to do with them. So with gemstones, when you first start off, you're going to need the grinder. Basically just to cut them, to clean them up. So do that and you've got your gem. So what you do, well, at this point, unless you have the anvil and the blacksmith hammer, you're probably just going to be selling them. But if you be making iron bars or gold bars to sell, because you can do that as well. You can combine the ores once you purchase the crucible, the small crucible, like that, the small furnace, and the you don't need the anvil to do that. You just need these 3: crucible, the mold, and the furnace. You can make bars. Okay, and how you do that is dump them into the crucible. Remember not to mix them. Put your crucible on the furnace. Now, it doesn't matter how much ore you put in, it'll only make 1 bar, and you can split the bars up. So your blacksmithing tools as well is a saw and a blacksmith hammer. But you don't need them yet. The only thing you need to make bars is a furnace, crucible, and a mold. So once all of them are melted, like so, pick it up, pour it into your mold. That's your gold bar. So it's not an expensive one, it's only 39 credits, 1.95. So we'll do the same with these. This I know. There's a hole in the crucible. So what some people do is to put that underground kind of, so you can just, to me it doesn't matter. But you can set everything up exactly how you want. You know, there's no right and wrong way of playing the game. It's whatever you want to do, however you feel the best to do it. Just waiting for that to melt, and we'll make an iron bar. And we'll put that to one side. Okay, so at this point you can sell all the bars. I mean, obviously it's not that much difference selling the ore, so unless you're going to be blacksmithing and stuff, it's not really too much of I mean, it's more compressed, compact, but you get roughly about the same, I think. I haven't noticed you get any much real more cash for it, but maybe they do. Hey, who knows? So once you've learned you're able to do that, and you get enough money, you can afford the anvil, and the ish, which is a blacksmith hammer. This is where the gemstones come into effect. So, how do you craft and make money? Okay, so we know our gold bar is worth 39. Our gemstone, so in total it's 62 credits. So if we make say a ring, we've got one bar. So this is before you bought the saw and anything else. This is your basic stuff. So what do? Choose your recipe. So in this case it's a ring. Put the items. This really needs to be bigger. Heat up your bar. It does take a little while, it's got to be glowing red. So where it's got the little flame there, it means there, and it's one gold bar and one gem. You go through different recipes after we've done this. It's not quite hot enough yet. Yeah, I think that's it. Pick up the bar, dump it down, pick up the hammer, hit the forge, and you got a ring. You got a ruby ring, and how much is that now worth? 68. It hadn't really increased in value too much, but it's a single item. You can also try the stock market to try and get a better price for it. Okay, so that is how you make a jewelry. What about if you want to make a weapon? Okay, so this is a 1.5 iron bar. 1.35, it's worth 16 credits. Now, you can go for a basic dagger, which is 1 bar heated, an axe, which is 2 bars, sword, which is 3. How the hell do you get 3 swords? 3 bars. Oh, that one small one. Well, you need a saw. Personally, I wouldn't bother going for 3. So we're going to do a 2, which is an axe. And again, and that's it. That is a crafting. It gets a little bit messy trying to do 3 bars. Because they're never going to be this. You're always going to have 1 half, so you're going to have to do like a 4. Cut it into 4 and do it. So if we put that in there, it should be roughly the same price as it was for the. I'm getting a little bit extra. I think it was 16, we got 19. So again, you can sell them at the individual stock markets. I'm not going to, I'm just going to sell them at the jewelers. And we made 87 credits. Just off a couple of minutes. It didn't take long to make money up. So once you're building up that way, I personally, I didn't bother with making any jewellery. Not until I'm at the level I'm at now. Go on, drink friends. There we go. So once you've got all that in motion, I'm gonna repair that. You come to more of the advanced stuff. So if you come in here, so you've already got all your blacksmithing stuff done at that stage. Now, this is okay when you start now, but it is a nightmare. It runs off water, like almost the machinery does. But it's, you put whatever resource you want to sort, so it won't sort. Well, it will. So if you want to split gold and iron, you can put gold and iron in there and dump your resources, and it'll spray them out all over the place. It'll split them out. It's whatever's in this tray, it'll come out of here. But it shoots it out like a cannon. And that stuff just drops down. So you need a pan there and a pan somewhere around here. But before you need that, you need these. So once you can afford it, you get your drills and your harvesters, which is what is down here. Now you can only purchase one from that vendor. After that, you have to make them in Einhelm. So this was dug down and made in mine. So this is kind of the setup that you're going to be looking at. You just ignore all the rest of this. So you're going to have your drill, your harvester. Don't worry about the conveyor belts, you won't have them at the start. And if you go around the top level, you'll be using the hand sorter. And roughly the same as your panning, only it's more automated. But it does use a water system. So you will need to like play about with the piping. So this is my original one where I had it going up. This is where I originally had my the harvesters. So it was here, and then brought the pipe round. Sorry, for the drill, and then the harvester was there. I had some buckets here to pick up the ore and then send it to the hand sorter. Hand sorter was a little bit of a godsend, but again it was a pain in the backside, and smelting the bars wasn't great. As soon as I could afford a smelter, I bought the smelter because they were a lot better. So that is the ways to make money when you're first starting out. Eventually, when you get yourself a little set, I mean, this is not an advanced setup. This is literally a lot of digging. It's took hours of digging. And these are your boosters. So when you set up your conveyor belts and everything, you got to go through your pipes. They've got to be on pipes. And it's just a matter of playing about and how you want to do it for yourself. No one can tell you, oh yeah, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. It's not that type of game. You know, there's no right and wrong way of playing it. It's however you want to do it. It's just the two, there is a couple of ways of doing the basic money side of it. And that is digging for the ore at the start. Or fishing. And I believe there's a lot of people saying fishing's better, some people saying oil's better. Doesn't really matter, it's all gravy. You know, it's whatever you want to do. It is your game. What I would say is, save your cloutium. Don't, if you can, try not to spend that. If you can help, if you can't, if you can help it. The reason why I like the smelters is because literally everything melts straight away and puts in a nice one big bar. So that one bar there is worth nearly 40k. Gold I just usually sell. Iron I keep because, well, once you've purchased Einhelm, that's where the big forges are, and you can purchase, you can make that one there, 83,000, it's nearly 7,000 in weight. Been pumping iron. So what you doing with the car? Cloutium. That's 138. I'll quickly take you to Einhelm and show you. So I want this. I'll show you what you actually do. I'll go take any cash. Don't need to take any cash. This one. I'll take off my iron helmet. Actually, I'll sleep. Because the day and night cycles come very quickly. Okay. So the vehicles run on water. like I said, you get the one over next to the vendors for free. You also get the mining card for free. And that's my little refueling station. The vehicles run on water, so you can fill them with buckets, pans, whatever, or do what I do and put an overflow pipe. So Ice Helm is like a dwarfen forge. There's various different places to purchase on the map as well. You do have to purchase Ironforge to build or to mine Ironforge, so that's a stock market. I think that one's gold. But you got various different prices, but I think it's bust at the moment. Because everything's always like not in demand. So you don't get as much as what you do at the jewelers. And Ice Helm's just up here on the right. Now I usually park under here because this is like a loading area. Watch that up nicely. And there is a handbrake on there, you've got to set, otherwise it'll roll forward. So I'm going to take my iron bar. There's no fall damage, I don't think. I've never received any. But do watch out for the grates because you can't fall through them. So these are the templates, and this is the forge stroke anvil plates. That's a harvester. So you buy the templates from the shop, and it's the same here. You put your template onto this pillow, you put your resources into the smelter, pull the lever, and boom, you get your item. Now these two templates are just to make the tier 1s. I haven't brought any cash, but the shop for Iron Helm is down here. By the way, that's a place where you mine, down there. I haven't set a mine up there yet. So you can get your conveyor belts, get your filters and everything. Oh, I do need to pick one of them up though. You get the safes. Them are a godsend. You can just put loads of items on and carry it around. But these are your templates. So these are what you purchase you first of all. Well, this is the tier 1 harvester. That's tier 2. That one needs 100, 300 iron and 100 cloutium. This is your tier 2 drill. It needs 300 cloutium and 1000 iron. And this is just 300 iron. So it gives you the resources and how much you need of each. That's a cloutium intake booster, which is pressure tank. Might be actually worth getting one of them at some point. So yeah, once you've got them, you bring them up to here. So I've got plenty of iron to do this. So say you want to build a new drill, stick it on there. Get your iron, stick it in your smelter, press the lever, boom, one drill. And thankfully the developers sorted this. You do not have to carry it all the way back up. You put on that little conveyor belt and it takes it to your van, to your truck. And a harvester as well. I bought some extra skills so and tell how much. Yeah. You don't actually need to drop it. You can just make sure it's hovering over you and see what's there. And I'll put your metal bar back. So we've got a harvester and a drill. And our metal bar. So that's what you do after you have to get extra drills. I'm only using the tier 1 stuff at the moment, but once you get the tier 2s, it's roughly the same. Processes is exactly the same. God dang, missed it. So probably iron bar is not in the truck, but the other 2 items should be. And you can get stone work, I believe, for your house here as well. Yeah, stairs, like doors, stone windows, walls. Just like to build a house and stuff. Yeah, I didn't go in.
Huh?
But you can see those 2 has actually gone in. Okay, so we're going to head back. Yeah, it is a bit janky the way that you're driving. So this is the other town where you get loads of stuff from. And crash and everything. There's also some Easter eggs, so if you tip the truck, see if I trip the truck again. There's Blitz and Dre YouTubers have little Easter eggs. Go on. So if you tip the truck, don't put it right straight away, because it has like Dre was here on the bottom of the truck, because apparently he was always crashing it in the older game. And the dragon head is Blitz's house, so if you subscribe to Dre or Blitz, you know about them. If you don't, then you won't know about them. But yeah, there's a couple of Easter eggs. I'm not sure if anyone else is in there. I haven't seen any, but I do subscribe to both the guys, Blitz and Dre. Right, so Dang, too far. I think that's too far. Oh, that'll do. I know what's going on. Oh, where's this one? Or these ones anyway. So yeah, you have to purchase repair kits from the same vendor over there to fix your filters. Filters stop your machines from going wonky. So how you set these up? Okay, so we'll do one over here. Did I lose the harvester somehow? I must have. No, I didn't think you could lose it, but apparently I did. Unless it's morphed. Well, it's gone. Oh well, we don't really need it yet. So, the way you do it is your pipes need to be placed down like so. We're just going to do a basic one just to give you an idea what you need to do. An elbow joint there. So obviously this is top level, it isn't going to give you the best shields. Get a couple of pipes just to put this in. So I need intake 1. I need some S-bends, well, elbow joints. Or 2. And another straight, at least. So you can see those few items there is 108 credits. Which have I got to bring the credits? Stupendo. Normally I just usually leave it in the shop, but okay, so if you try and steal stuff, you'll just get a and then it'll disappear. So don't try to steal stuff.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Right, so I'm going to have to pick, it's getting dark, so I'm going to pick my mining cap back up. So we want an S-bend on. Keep calling S-bends. Want an elbow joint, sorry. Might need another. Yeah. Might need some more pipe. Thought that might have done it, but it's not going to. Want elbow joint. Maybe a couple of them.
Huh?
A couple of straight.
Huh?
Pipes never come in wrong, so it doesn't matter if you get too many.
Huh? Huh?
So ordinarily I would have put the drill like down to the next here, but obviously can't really do that. I don't really want to do that at the moment. I'll get down and I need some more straight pipe. Ah, cool, one over here. Oh, we've got busted filter there.
Huh?
That gonna work? No, filter needs to be a bit further back. So we'll need, sorry, not filter. Needs to be a bit further back. See how the cost quickly mounts up. And with the addition of filters and stuff on to stop them from breaking down the machinery. So sometimes it might just be just as easy just to let the machinery break. That one should work now. No, it's still not firing it back. No. Oh, yeah. My bad, it's missing the soil. Thought it was touching, I thought I had enough soil under there, but didn't. So yeah, the bottom's got to have soil under it. Obviously. There you go, and that'll just spit the dirt out. Not all, it just spits out chunks of dirt. And that's how you set up a drill. And then your harvester would just go up to the front of it. And pretty much give you a setup like that. And then all you do is put a couple of buckets in front, catch the dirt. Well, the harvester will convert it to ore, and then you can start doing the same thing as you did with the bucket and the brush. You either sell your convert it into bars or do whatever you like. Oh well guys, this is long enough now, so thank you very much. Remember, it doesn't matter how you do it, it's your game. You know, it's just so many ways you can do it. It's fantastic. And thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.